Welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. We are busier than we have ever been. There's so much competing for our time, energy and attention that sometimes we wish we had more than 24 hours in a day. In his book Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less, Greg Mc Keown encourages us to do less but better. It's about investing your time and energy wisely so that you can operate at your highest point of contribution. In this video, I share some essentialist principles that I have found valuable. The first one is knowing my priorities. In creating a life by design versus by default, our actions must be aligned with our values and priorities. But do we actually know our values and priorities? What exactly is our essential intent, as Mc Keown calls it? This YouTube channel was born out of my desire for greater contribution and connection. I wanted to share some of the life lessons I've learned and I'm still learning, and my hope is that my sharing will create value for others. I had a desire to connect with like-minded people all over the world. These past few weeks, hearing from so many of you has brought me joy and inspiration. Of course, I'd also like my channel to bring in some income so I can improve my equipment and up my game. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, watched my videos, liked them and commented on them. It really makes a difference and I'm so grateful for the support. Mc Keown says that in life there are so many distractions and he advises us to distinguish between the vital few and the trivial many. What's your top priority at the moment? What do you feel passionate about? What inspires you? If you could do one thing that would have the greatest impact, what would that be? Of course, life is pretty dynamic and fluid, so your priorities may be totally different tomorrow. We go through many different seasons and we have to keep adjusting. The second thing I do is plan my day. Sometimes we know our values, but our schedule doesn't quite reflect them. Emergencies and other people's agendas may get in the way. So usually on a Sunday, I like to plan my week ahead. I check on any appointments I have that week or any activities I'd like to do. When I don't plan, I find it difficult to focus. I often move from one thing to the next and can't seem to see what I've accomplished. As the productivity experts say, what gets scheduled gets done. So schedule your priorities. Whatever time you think you need, add a little to it. So often I underestimate the time that I need for a certain task. When working on your schedule, remember to put your main priority first. That way you achieve your win. And WIN stands for what's important now. If you have way too many activities, which one would you say is your highest contribution? Perhaps a friend or family member can assist with the others, or you could delegate or outsource to lighten your load. The third thing I do is create space. I take time to reflect on what's really important. Ever notice that when you are confused and you take a break, you suddenly get the answer you've been waiting for? In my quiet moments of reflection, I also like to journal. Journaling your thoughts and feelings can bring clarity and peace of mind. I also schedule in my relaxation time. When my schedule is too packed, I feel anxious and stressed. So I find a way to pace myself. I go for a quick walk, chat with a friend, read a book, or listen to some music. Taking a nap and getting enough sleep can work wonders. I've often heard people say, when I die, I'll sleep. But for me, sleep is essential. The fourth thing I do is set boundaries. Mc Keown says if it isn't a clear yes, then it's a clear no. We can't look after everyone and still make our highest contribution. For me, this is a work in progress. If I had $1 for every time I did something I didn't want to do to please someone else, I'm sure I'd be a billionaire by now. So now when an opportunity arises, I like to buy myself some time. Sometimes an opportunity is good, but the timing is off, and it's okay to pass. It may not seem like it, but we always have a choice. Set some boundaries on your time and space. Sometimes it's as simple as muting notifications or putting up a do not disturb sign so you can complete your project. I have disabled social media apps from my phone. Just as our homes can become cluttered with items we don't use, so too our lives can be filled with activities that don't reflect who we are. What do you think of essentialism? Does it resonate with you as much as it does with me? What aspects would you like to incorporate into your life? Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you soon.